Dunkin has their new holiday menu out, so of course that means I've got like 14 items to try here. Hello, Goblins and Goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here, along with
Mrs. Goblin.
And this is where we will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and we will decide whether or not we should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Alright, the holiday menu has dropped at Dunkin Donuts. There are a bunch of new items. There are a lot of returning items. We will get to all of that in just a second. First of all, a couple of little quick housekeeping notes. This is actually probably our last video in Maine. We are leaving tomorrow. Mrs. Goblin is done with her assignment. We will be heading back to Florida for the Thanksgiving holiday, and then we will be heading out to San Francisco. Now, I do have several videos yet that I haven't released from Maine, so you will still be seeing those here on the channel. I actually have quite a few that are still in the can from Florida as well, so I'll be trickling those out also. But soon, beginning of December, is when we will arrive in San Francisco, and that is when you will start to see videos coming from there as well. Second piece of information that I would like to say is that this video is dedicated, as all of my Dunkin Donuts videos are, to Sheila. Sheila is a big Dunkin Donuts fan, and she always asks me every time there's a new menu that comes out, she always asks me if I'm gonna review that menu. So Sheila, this one is for you. We miss you, we love you, we hope everything is going well. Let's get to the food. So we have two beverages here. First of all, I've been holding this donut this whole time, so I'm going to mention this donut. This is, what is this one called? Mrs. Donut. Mrs. Goblin has all of the notes on all the food here, so she's going to look this one up. There was too much to remember.
You have a cookie butter donut.
Cookie butter donut.
370 calories.
Okay.
And $2.09.
Okay.
At least here in Maine. It is a yeast shell with cookie butter buttercream filling, topped with maple flavored icing and dipped in speculoos cookie crumble topping.
There we go. The really nice thing here, the very nice thing about having Mrs. Goblin with me on this one is that whenever I do a Dunkin review, I usually end up with about $20 worth of food and a full day's worth of calories. So today I've ended up with $20 worth of food and half the day's calories. So we're just going to share all of this stuff. I will give you the first bite on this one if you would like.
Okay.
So we'll see how the flavor is on the cookie butter donut. So there we go. Looks like there's quite a bit of filling on there. And then again, maple glaze and speculoos cookie crumbles on the top.
So what is speculoos?
I was afraid you were going to ask me that.
I mean, it's not like something like in the ingredients where you get the color dye 5 yellow.
I don't believe so. I believe it is a type of cookie, and I believe it is a crunchy cookie, and that's what these crumbles are right here.
Maybe you speculate what a speculoos is.
And we are speculating what a speculoos is. I got a lot of maple flavor on that, more than I got cookie butter, I think. The crumbles give it a nice little crunch. Would you like another bite?
Sure. I think the filling on this one is a little thicker than some that you have. It's not real thin or anything.
I was actually going to say there is a lot of filling in there, more filling than I am used to in a Dunkin Donuts donut. I like this. I think this is good. Would you like that last bite?
You go ahead.
You want me to take this one? I'm impressed with this one. Lots of stuff to eat, that is true. I am impressed with this one. I would call this more of a maple donut than I would a cookie butter donut. But I do like the crunch that you get with this one. It's a different texture from a lot of the things that we see at Dunkin'. So, good job. All right, we have to wash that down. So, of course, we've got two drinks here, two new drinks. Now, in addition to these, there's a lot of stuff returning. There's all of your peppermint drinks, your peppermint mochas, your white peppermint, all that stuff. Those are not new. Those have been out in the past. These are the two new ones. This one, what is this one called? This is the, we'll let Mrs.
Cookie
Goblin.
butter cold brew.
Cookie butter cold brew.
So I guess it's fashioned after the donut.
Okay, so you can see, I don't know if you can see that there or not, but there are some little crunchy bits up on the top. This is the cold brew. I'm going to try this one first.
Now, I don't know that they make it in a hot version.
This one I do not believe comes in a hot version. This was $4.99? No, $4.99.
No, cookie butter cold brew is 200 calories and $4.50.
$4.50. Okay, 200 calories, of course, because you've got that foam on the top, which is going to add your calories to it. This one's got a decent flavor. I'm actually getting a maple flavor off of this as well. I think more so than the cookie butter. I feel like I'm getting a lot of maple flavor on these things.
And their description is ultra smooth cold brew with notes of brown sugar, topped with delicious velvety smooth cookie butter cold foam and cookie butter crumbles.
I don't know how much of the brown sugar I get in that, actually.
Well, maybe I do.
You do?
A little bit. Some of it's masked by the coffee itself.
Yeah. This is good. I do like this. I don't like the fact that it is currently 34 degrees right now, and we're drinking cold coffee. So I think we're going to move to the hot coffee because we do have a new one of that. This is the Holiday. Is that what it's called? Holiday? Does it say in there?
It's the Holiday blend.
Holiday blend. And this was supposed to be sugar plum.
No, sweet medium roast with notes of molasses and plum pudding.
Molasses and plum pudding. Okay, there we go. Let's give that a shot.
And this is only 5 calories and it's $2.99.
$2.99. 5 calories is nice, coming off of a 300-calorie donut.
Yeah, so you won't feel as guilty drinking it, except for the fact of maybe at the pocketbook level.
Yeah. None of these are cheap, but we've seen over the last year or so, Dunkin, all the things that Dunkin has come out with, none of it's cheap.
Well, anymore now, the coffee you get anywhere is expensive. If it's
Nothing's
got
cheap.
Any flavor to it or anything.
This is very true.
It's not just plain coffee. You're paying, so $2.99 is actually cheap for a fair size.
This is the large. We did get the large in this also. So yeah, that is a lot of coffee for $2.99. Molasses and plum pudding? Yeah, I don't get any of that. Either. Okay, the predominant flavor on this one is coffee bean.
That's what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Is coffee?
Coffee, definitely. I don't really get any molasses and plum pudding. No. Okay.
Tastes
Good
like
coffee.
Just coffee.
Yeah, good coffee. Always liked Dunkin's coffee. All right, now we've got 2 more items to go here, and those are the pancake wake-up wraps, I believe they are called. Okay, so this is the bacon. What we got here?
And this one's the sausage. Both of them have egg and cheese, along with this one has bacon, or that one has bacon. This one has sausage.
Okay, and then
the bacon wrap is 330 calories, and the sausage one is 400.
Okay. There's one immediate problem with this that I see right here, and this whole visit just went south.
That's not pancake.
No, it is not. The new item is the pancake wake-up wrap. Why does this always happen to me? If you saw my Ghost Pepper Burger King video, I didn't get the orange bun. This is not a pancake. This is a tortilla. We'll be right back. All right, problem has been corrected. We were even able actually to re-secure our parking spot, so we did very well there. So there's the bacon. This is obviously on a pancake. This is what the item is supposed to be. Did we recount some things?
I believe so.
Okay, I can't remember.
Them.
It does also come with a side of Mrs. Butterworth's syrup for dipping.
So they're bacon, egg, and cheese.
It's this one right here.
This one is the sausage, egg, and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And they're portable, pillowy, pancakey way with delicious sausage, egg, and melty American cheese, or the bacon is the other one. And then you get a side, which they also forgot to give to us, the the actual syrup.
We corrected that as well. And calorie counts and prices, $2.75. I remember that.
Calorie counts I gave, but I'll give it again. Bacon, egg, and cheese is $3.30, and the sausage, egg, and cheese is $400. And
I wasn't paying
$2.75.
Okay.
Typical husband.
All right.
All those wives out there that don't, have that husband that only half listens, and then on top of that, without me, you'd still be getting a segment with him being all pissy about the fact that he didn't have his pancake wrap and it had a tortilla around it.
And if you think I'm not going to edit that out, okay. All right. Let's give this a shot. The one thing that I can say right off the bat is that the bacon is not cooked as crispy as I would like it to be.
It's a little
there we go.
Wiggly.
Mm-hmm, a little wiggly.
Still kind of squealing almost, I think. Yeah, it's a pancake with egg and sausage.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's a good flavor. I'm going to take one more bite of this one and then we can switch. It's a good flavor. The pancake is nice and fluffy and sweet, and the syrup gives it that little bit of extra flavor to it. The thing about this one is that they're calling this a portable, easy to take with you handheld. This is sticky. This is messy. I wouldn't call this very portable. I wouldn't say that this is very easily taken on the go.
You got to be very careful.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be trying to eat this while you're driving around or anything.
Which we would never do in any kind of state that doesn't allow it.
Of course not. Now, is that what they mean when you see those signs that say no handhelds?
Possibly.
Maine is a no handheld state, so I'm not sure if that's what that means. You just ate my egg.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I like the sausage better.
I was just going to say I like the sausage better. Much more flavor in the sausage. You want to finish that one off, or you want to swap back?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll just finish it. I do like the sausage one better. The sausage gives it a lot more flavor. I don't know that crispy bacon would even help that much. I think you would need more bacon on there.
Yeah, like a thicker cut.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm going to do a shout out to KM Bacon. So apparently you can order them online, but that is probably the best bacon I've had in my entire life.
Yes. K-A-Y-A-M?
K-A-Y-E-M. But they do have online, because I was afraid they were just going to be here in Maine or something. And they might be a Maine brand. I can't really...
I believe it is a Maine brand. Prior to discovering this bacon, Newski's bacon was always my favorite. This has surpassed Newski's. It is that good. It is extremely flavorful bacon. I will say one thing. If you are able to get it for yourself and you cook it up in your house, be prepared to have bacon aroma in your house the entire day, which I personally loved, but just keep that in mind if you are making it.
But I think our landlord was not really taken with the bacon.
Taken with the bacon. I do like this sausage on here. This sausage has a lot of flavor.
Which also a shout out to Carol from Maine, who we stayed with, and she was an awesome landlord. And though she wasn't taken with the bacon, she was awesome, and she put up with any and all of our little tidbits or whatnot for somebody who had to share a house with us.
Eccentricities. How about that? She put up with our eccentricities.
Oddities.
Well, I think eccentricity sounds better on our part. All right, one last quick little note here. I did notice in the cold brew, as the cold brew is melting, those cookie crumbles, I don't know that you're really going to be able to see that. I can maybe take the top off. Those cookie crumbles, be careful, are melting. As the ice melts, they're sort of getting stuck to the ice. And I don't know how well, unless you're willing to sit here and wait for this entire thing to melt, you're not going to get all of those little cookie crumbles because they sort of really get stuck to that ice. So I don't know how effective these cookie crumbles are.
it's supposed to make them look pretty.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I think more so than anything, it's the cosmetic aspect of that one. All right, so time for a rating. The holiday menu is out. Those are all of the new items on the holiday menu. I don't know that anything really blew me away. I wouldn't, obviously, this was not a perfect visit, so 4-star is out of the question. I don't know that I would say everything here was excellent. Excellent, yes. I would say everything was very good. I think we can, I think we can give it a 2-star seal of approval. I think we're safe with that. All right, there we go. Holiday menu is out at Dunkin' for a limited time. If I remember correctly, they usually run this one until about the middle of January, I believe. So you should have a little bit of time to pick this one up, get it while you can, and we will catch you next time, and soon we will be in San Francisco.